Humans spend a lot of time rushing from one place to another. We catch trains and use cars, buses, rickshaws, bicycles. Out in the natural world, the modes of transport are just as varied.
These giraffes are literally being taken for a ride by their own grooms. Oxpeckers spend virtually their entire lives on the backs of their hosts, only leaving when they need to nest. They eat the ticks that feed on the giraffe's blood and reach into difficult places, like ears, which giraffes can't reach. In return, they're given a safe home and a reliable source of food. But their constant pecking isn't always as helpful as it seems. Blood makes up a considerable proportion of the bird's diet, and once they find a wound, they keep it open to feed. In fact, some people claim they don't help the giraffes that much at all. Most travellers willingly pay their fares. But some natural hitchhikers are downright unhelpful. These week-old starling chicks are already unwitting hosts to tiny fleas. They suck the body fluids of the chicks and travel from place to place on the adult starlings. But they give nothing in return. They're parasites. They've given up the ability to travel on their own. But freeloaders like these still need to get from one host to another. And this moth turns out to offer a perfect solution to the problem. It's infected with a colony of mites. And, strangely, they found the best place to live is in the moth's ear. They use separate parts of the ear for laying eggs, rearing grubs, and stacking droppings. But with blocked ears, the moth can't hear the bats that prey on them. So, not being suicidal, the mites only ever infect one ear. The young mites, however, need to find their own hosts. So, as the moth laps nectar from a flower, the young mite crawls down its tongue and waits. It won't be long before another moth fancies a meal, providing a gangplank to a new food supply. The flower is the grand central station of the moth world. But if you really want to dodge the fare, you need to be completely unnoticed. You need to be one of nature's stowaways. Some parasites don't live on their hosts. They live in them. If you can deal with this turbulent environment, it's a comfortable living. This is a tapeworm, and it can grow 25 meters long. Attached at one end by strong suckers and hooks, it hangs in the small intestine, absorbing the food which is being pumped through. But how does it get from host to host? Well, the tapeworm is made up of hundreds of segments. The last 10 or so, packed with eggs, are continually being flushed out, in the hope that they'll be eaten by something else, and so find another gut to live in. Some internal parasites want the freedom to move about the host's body. And as long as they're very small, the best place to do this is in the bloodstream. With a pump driving them round the body, this truly is life in the fast lane. Single-celled animals are so tiny they easily fit into this world of veins and arteries. They even take advantage of insect-sized airlines. Every so often, the bloodstream is tapped by a fly's proboscis. giving the parasites a chance to board their equivalent of a 747. Door-to-door service as the fly seeks out another large mammal to bite. So this buffalo, which would seem to have only one obvious hitchhiker, the oxpeckers, may instead have millions. No large organism, not even man, is an island. Or maybe it is, but an island teeming with life, like a city. A vast population of parasitic travellers live on us or in us. Every square centimetre of human skin has about 100,000 bacteria on it. Humans are also filled with internal bacteria, many of them beneficial. But the womb, where our life begins, contains no bacteria at all. So to survive, a newborn baby must acquire these bacteria as quickly as it can.